Hello, maggots. Welcome back to Filmfaker's Commentary from your friends, Subliminal Films. My name is Max.
My name is J-Rod, sir.
That's right. And we are going to do the Stanley Kubrick classic, Full Metal Jacket. Jared, play that clip.
I'm going to play the clip.
So yeah, we are doing the scene from Full Metal Jacket where there is a sniper in the building and they try to lure out the American forces by slowly killing the soldiers that the sniper manages to hit. It is, if you've never seen this film, I mean, goodness gracious, I don't want you to stop playing it, but like, mute it, go do something else, and then watch this film and come back to the scene. Because holy cow, this is Stanley Kubrick good stuff here, people. This is real film stuff.
Yeah, this is real hard to watch, but as you'd expect, because Kubrick doesn't mess around.
No, and this is a war picture, so two reasons why this is going to be extraordinarily brutal here in about a second. It's so tense.
Oof, there's a little piece of him just went flying.
Yeah, really nice squib hit there. And just the slowing down and speeding, like the slowing down of time for 8-Ball and like the normal time for the other soldiers. Because time's passing normally for them, but for 8-Ball who's dying, time is passing by in an eternity, right?
Excruciatingly slow.
Yeah, so the fact that Kubrick chose to play it that way in terms of timing is insanity. Because like you have to sit there, like you saw it the way it slowed down for him, and now you're seeing this in real time, so it's just so long for poor 8-Ball who's just lying there, shot through the femur pretty much.
Yeah.
And now also the arm. It's brutal, man. Like he does such a good job of capturing the absolute brutality of war. It's crazy how effective this film is. I mean, like, no duh, right? It's Stanley Kubrick, and he was a cinema mastermind. So just little techniques, though, like these aren't crazy difficult concepts or expensive pieces of equipment he had. These are just basic storytelling principles, and a good eye for filmmaking is what made him such a tour de force.
Yeah, like this scene is so simple, but like it's also it's so well done you don't think of it as a simple scene.
Right.
But like the tension built just by him talking to the troops and getting on the phone is so like palpable.
Mm-hmm. Right. And it's like you're stuck kind of when he's at this shot here. It's rare that he goes into coverage. It's all this shot because you're seeing it from Cowboy's perspective. It's really rare that you get like a close-up like this. It's things that are catching his attention or what you're going into close-up over. So the shots on 8-Ball are going to grab his attention, and he doesn't know what to do. He's kind of out of his depth, and Kubrick shows that really, really well by choosing to shoot the scene this way. It's such a fantastic, because he doesn't know what to do. Like, he tried to call in for tank support. He's trying to keep the troops covered. And here we have Dr. J running in to help 8-Ball, despite Cowboy saying not to do that. And this is exactly what the sniper's trying to do. So he's helpless. He's too afraid to make a move because he doesn't know how many forces there are back there. If it's just a sniper, or if it's a sniper trying to lure people into a whole ambush of Vietnamese forces, you don't know.
Yeah, because then there goes the leg shot on Dr. J.
Yeah, and now, again, as soon as a shot happens, everybody starts firing to try to give him cover to get out. But again, Cowboy just keeps telling him, don't waste the ammo, because we're gonna need that depending on what happens.
Yeah, like if this is an ambush, we're gonna need a lot of it.
Yeah, it's so. Like, it's so palpable. Like, the tension in this scene is so rough, and you feel so helpless. Because the only thing you see is close-ups of them getting killed, and then the shot of Cowboy trying to figure out what to do. It's really, really effective. And he does a nice job roving through this movie. Mostly the character, Matthew Modine, that is the guy who was on screen right from Cowboy, who's on screen left. Is Joker, and he is kind of our character. He's our character who moves us through the story from beginning to end. This is kind of Joker's story, but this is Cowboy's part or
Yeah.
chapter of the stories. So we're getting this. While Joker's important, so he's in the foreground. Cowboy's really, really important, so we're kind of seeing a little bit more through his perspective. So it's really awesome. And now here, Mother's trying to take over, and Cowboy's trying to gain his ground back. So we see it now, a switch up finally of the way he cuts back and forth and changes angles.
Yeah, because now somebody else is trying to draw focus into them as being the leader, so Kubrick knows that and is going to display that by having the shot completely change.
Yeah, every frame of painting. Dude is like it's just on another level. Inhuman amounts of good. And it's just that shot. It's so well composed because then Adam Baldwin was right in the middle of that shot when he left. And he left a nice glaring hole, and now we're tight on him because now he is the focal point for us. With that giant gun, he just like one hands.
He is a machine.
Oh my god. Dude is enormous. It's like, this is one of the few, like in Firefly, he kind of blends it a little bit, but like in this film and My Bodyguard, you see just how gigantic this man is.
Yeah.
He is huge. And now he's trying to get directions for trying to get an idea of where the sniper is. And I mean, to Dr. J's credit, he points. And then
as soon as he points, the sniper's like, nope, can't let that happen.
Yep, and it's the first time he actually saw the hits in real time, because now we're seeing them from Mother's perspective. It's just and you don't know if he's gonna get hit here. It's so tense. It's just unbelievable. If you really haven't seen this movie, like the whole movie, or it's been a while since you've seen it, and like you haven't kind of looked at it from a filmmaking perspective or from a real a cinephile perspective, you're doing yourself an extreme disservice. If you don't go back and really watch this one, and kind of almost with a notebook, you can kind of it's just lesson after lesson about how to make good film. I mean, everything here. The production design is outstanding. It feels like you're in this war-ravaged setting in Vietnam. All the costume and all the costuming and everything is like fantastic.
Yep.
It's all so good. And now he's communicating with everybody about what's going on for the most part. So, a slow moment. And this scene extends on quite a bit longer, but we'll go ahead and we'll cap it here because I don't want to spoil it for you. You do get to see and this is almost the end of the film, so you do get to see the identity of the sniper, and that's kind of a cool piece. You get the ending. You get to go out on the ending, which is them kind of just, despite all this horror that you've seen through the whole movie, it kind of, if you haven't seen it, please, Jared, do yourself a service to see it.
Yes.
And if you want to see more stuff that we are doing, you can check us out all over the internet at Superliminal Films, superliminalfilms.com, twitch.tv/superliminalfilms, YouTube here, we're Superliminal Films. Social media, you want to hit us up, you want to request a Filmfaker's commentary, we'd love to do requests. We've done requests. We will continue to do requests. So if you want something, let us know. And coming up here in October, we are going to get into some more spooky fare, because, 'tis the season, and October is Superliminal's time to go a little haywire with horror, mostly because the guys let me go a little haywire.
We do. You do your thing.
Yeah, so check us out. Check this movie out. What I'm trying to say, watch more films, dummy.
Bye.